Hey guys, Chris here from Cohesive Friendship Unit. I am with Brian
What's going on?
and Jake,
Hey guys.
and we're going to be talking about the Death Stranding kind of
Oh,
blowout that happened from Sony's
uh,
E3 presser. I think Brian just watched Norman Reedus peel off his toenail.
he didn't
Uh, but,
peel it off. He fucking ripped that thing off.
Yeah, you
but
did.
before we get into it, if you like this video, throw us a like. If you have any idea what the fuck is going on, leave us a comment. And if you love us, then please sub us. We're doing a giveaway. If you sub to our channel at 150, 200, 250 subs, we're going to be giving away a Steam code. All you have to do is be subscribed. There will be a link in the description. Let's talk Death Stranding.
I
Where
don't
to
know,
start?
man. Like, what,
I mean, I can start. I'm going to start. This is very Kojima. I think I've played more Kojima games than the two of you.
It's true.
I
I haven't
definitely
played
have.
any, so yeah.
I've played the vast majority of the Metal Gear Solid series, and those are the only Hideo Kojima games I've played. Metal Gear games. That being said, this was very Kojima. Like looking at different Kojima trailers, I remember very vividly the Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain trailer at E3. I remember the Metal Gear Solid 4 E3 trailer. This definitely reminded me of that. This is the same engine that Horizon Zero Dawn was developed on, and it looks fucking great. It's
Yes.
just,
I don't know,
it's-
man. I think it has an uncanny valley problem.
yeah, we can talk that, but like the environments are
Yeah, I
are
don't
really
like the
good.
people. They're weird looking. This chick.
So
um,
the shots of the character walking around, it looked like that was possibly gameplay.
it looks like there's a fair amount of gameplay as in the character walking around, but that's
Right.
about all we saw.
I don't know if
There's a
I
lot
can
of-
call that gameplay because all he is doing is walking around in a seemingly empty map.
But we have a vague idea of, I guess, what it will look like
Right.
when you are playing it. But yeah, there wasn't unless this is a walking simulator, there was not a whole lot else going on.
Right. I mean, it seems like you're probably going to be doing a lot of walking because you're a delivery guy of some sort, delivering
Also-
stuff.
You're a porter, and towards the end when you had that kind of like high intensity section
Right.
where Norman Reedus was kind of like walking through the rain with his weird gizmo and the baby. That was weird to say.
What the
Uh,
fuck was that baby, dude? What the fuck was
Right.
that?
It seems like there's gonna kind of be a weird stealth type element the
Yeah.
way that was going down, which kind of makes sense because he did Metal Gear Solid.
Mhm. It seems like
So I
the
wouldn't-
action in the game is going to come from these very intense moments with whatever those things are.
And I don't know if they're gonna be like kind of like Big Daddies in BioShock where they kind of roam, or if it's gonna be scripted. Hard to say.
Yeah. I'm not
And-
sure.
I
The-
see. Here's like, there's just so much weird shit going on. It seems like it would be very difficult to make this a compelling game. Like, it seems like there's just too much stuff. That's like, what the fuck is going
that's
on?
Right.
Yeah, that's very Kojima. But on the flip side of that, like you look at all the shit that comes out, you look at all the battle royale games that are coming out, and you're like, everyone is just copying and pasting the same damn shit. At least this is fresh, you know?
Well,
Yeah, a guy running around with a fetus and a fucking drop attached to his stomach. That's pretty fresh, man.
although we did see another person in the trailer, so they could go the Fallout route and make this a MMO.
He, she,
MMO
yeah,
survival.
she was interesting. She reminded me a lot of, I know you guys won't get this, but the people listening, she reminded me a lot of Eva from Metal Gear Solid. She kind of seems like that character.
There was something very wrong with like her eyes. That's what it was. They were like too far apart or something. But like,
Well-
I didn't like her. She freaked me out.
So we can talk about this, I guess, Brian, because I kind of agree with you. I think the environments look really good, but when I played Horizon Zero Dawn, I kind of had an issue with some of the characters, like their modeling.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't. It looks like they're almost separate from the environment. Like there's almost something that they did to like highlighted more or something like that. It's not that ham-fisted, I'm sure, but there's something that makes them look like they're not quite right with the background.
I think it was noticeable with the lady. I think with Norman, it's not. I didn't
I'm gonna
get
have
that uncanny
nightmares
valley
about
from
that
him.
fucking baby for weeks.
Oh well, Brian, did you see at the very end where she eats the bug?
No, I just kind of skimmed.
At the very end, the lady eats a bug. It's
yeah, I'm looking at
disconcerting.
how
Yeah.
she's like fucking Walter White's wife.
Yeah, Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar. That's
But yeah,
gross, man. Oh.
I mean, it is hard to kind of come to a conclusion on what we fucking saw. He ripped his
Right.
toenail off.
Do you think that psychotropics were involved in the creation of this game?
Oh, I'm
'Cause
sure.
I do, quite strongly, in fact.
Oh, there was one other thing they mentioned in the trailer. Is when he was going through the rain, they said, if you die, you'll come back, but there'll be a crater where like he dies. So it sounds like you're probably gonna have that balance of, do I risk it and then cause some negative consequences to the environment, or to, I don't know if there's like a civilization or something like that. So it sounds like there's gonna be that moral balance playing.
And he did at the very end. He did something. The guy was saying something like, "Can you stay the night?" And he was like, "No, I'm surrounded. You got to get out." And he said that he had an idea, and he did something with the baby. I don't know if he was
put
like
it in the jar, dude. That's
transferring his life to the baby or what.
It's gonna be a fucking hover baby. It's gonna be able to fly and shit. That's the very end. If you get through the whole game on hard.
There was some weird shit.
As expected.
Well, and I don't know. That's as someone that like is kind of an outsider to this stuff. Like I've never played a Kojima game. Like I don't really play that many video games. This just looks like something that it's gonna be. You're gonna spend more time like figuring out what's going on, and it seems like a game that you really like. It seems like a really role playing game. Like you want to interact with the environment and the characters and stuff like that. But if the whole time you're just like, what the fuck is all this shit? Like, I don't know. It seems like there's too much going on. There's too many things going on, and it's too weird.
Kojima's been hit or miss on that. Yeah, he's out there. But so Metal Gear Solid 3, everyone pretty much agrees that story is extremely concise from beginning to end. In Metal Gear Solid 2, a lot of people are like, what the fuck was that? And that was just like weird shit. Like a guy becomes possessed inside someone's arm, like that's odd.
It's pretty Japanese.
So he's pretty hit or miss on being able to be interpreted by the vast majority of people. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still excited. It was kind of cool that we at least got to see in-engine him walking around.
Or at least we think in-engine.
Or at least we think, yeah.
I don't know about you, but I gotta say, it's exciting to see the trailer, but I am a little worried that it seems very empty. Like, I don't know how well you can roleplay if it's just you carrying stuff from one location to the next, no matter what is in between. It seems empty at this point.
Yeah, they didn't show a lot of genuine gameplay.
Right.
What are you going to be
no
doing?
idea what you're going to do in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to deliver stuff.
You're a porter. You're going to port.
You deliver stuff. But who knows? Maybe you're stealing stuff. We don't know.
You can steal stuff and then deliver it to other people.
And the babies.
And then they would be complicit in your crime as well because it's receipt of stolen property. So you're building like a criminal network, right? That'd be pretty fucking lame.
I did just notice the for whatever the fuck it's worth, the girl with the leather jacket that's talking to Norman Reedus. The back of her jacket says "fragile handle with care," so maybe she's a porter too.
I would assume so if she's out there. It seems like the only people that walk around are porters.
I think she'd have trouble with that job with the eyes on the side of her fucking head like that. But, you know, that's just me. Maybe she's got like some cybernetic enhancements or some shit. I don't know.
So I would say we're probably going to see this again at the Game Awards, just because of Hideo Kojima's relationship with the guy who hosts the Game Awards. I mean, I'm not in any rush to get this game, but I'm still interested. Are you guys kind of in the same? Like, this didn't lose me. I wasn't like, oh, this is fucking dumb.
It lost me. It lost me. It was too much shit, to be honest. Like, and like I've watched footage of the Metal Gear games, and you know, a couple of them look like they might be something that's kind of like the stuff he could do is a little bit out there, but it's kind of up my alley. This is just too much. It's too much for me, at least. I think it's definitely a taste thing, though. I think you're either gonna be like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for, or you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit?
I mean, I've enjoyed watching the trailers up to this point. As
Yeah,
far
they
as
were
gameplay,
interesting.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like this didn't turn me off or turn me on any more than any of the others.
Right. I would be pretty happy with just getting trailers for like the next 5 years.
Yeah, eventually maybe we'll get some semblance
We'll
of
just
something.
get like a movie in bites.
Well,
Chris,
that's
you'd stay turned on if they just fed us trailers for the next
For
5 years.
5
You'd
years
stay
straight.
turned on for 5 years straight.
5 years
Oh,
straight.
just
Slow
wow,
burn.
man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a slow
That's the
burn.
magic of Kojima, man. Well, I mean, I think I'm good if you guys are good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
All right. Well, what's good with our viewers, Brian?
Well, guys, if you think that this gameplay footage would synchronize nicely to Pink Floyd's Shine On You Crazy Diamond, make sure to let us know down there in the comments, because I certainly think that it would. And as always, make sure to click that little ringy dingy in the top right-hand corner of your screen, like this video, and smoke them if you got them, guys.
Thanks, Brian. And yes, stay tuned for more E3 coverage. This is going to be an exciting week for sure. We will catch you guys next time.